Are you a content creator and running your own business here from Sweden? Do you know what type of documents you need to save in your bookkeeping then? Well, welcome to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in this day's video, I'm gonna answer to that question. So let's say here you are. You are running your business here in Sweden and you are a content creator. Maybe you have a YouTube channel, maybe you have like a podcast, or you are a musician, maybe you are writing books. Well, that's up to you what type of content you are doing. But there are a lot of people who wants to have this type of content and they want to purchase this from you. And the money they give you will be your income. And this needs to be reported in your bookkeeping. So each transaction from them needs to be reported. Okay, so what type of document do we need here then? Well, you give them a receipt, and on this receipt we can see how you handled the VAT. So that will be your document that you save in your bookkeeping. So for each purchase, each money that you receive, you need to send a receipt and save that in your bookkeeping. Okay, that can be a little bit a lot of work to do, and you also need to keep track of the VAT, how to handle that depending on where your subscribers, your members, where they are in the world. So there are other companies who have noticed that this can be a little bit of a problem for content creators. So they say, okay, we take care of this for you. So you can start like a page on our platform where you can have your content. Maybe it's exclusive for your members. Maybe you do like packages or something like that. Yeah, things that your followers, your members can purchase. And now they pay to this platform instead. And the platform, they will pay you in one. So they will see, okay, what have we received during this period, and that is what you will get as an income. And they will help you take care of all that, the receipt and the VAT and all that kind of stuff. To do that, they of course want you to pay them something, and that will be a cost for you. So to get this service, you need to pay them something. They will add a fee. So if we look at what happens in reality is that they will actually send you the difference between the income and the cost to your bank account. So before they give you your income, they will withdraw the cost, the fee that you need to pay them for getting their service. Good, that it's okay. There's no problem doing so. But you need to separate these two in your bookkeeping. That might be the issue now. Because we need to know how to handle the VAT again. So you need to have in your bookkeeping for this income, you need to have an invoice. And that invoice needs to state what you have sold and to whom you sold it, because then we know how you should handle the VAT. And in most cases, these type of platform companies, they are run from outside Sweden, so you actually don't need to add any Swedish VAT to your invoice. But you need to have information on your invoice why you didn't charge them any Swedish VAT. So you need to know who you sent the invoice to, and that in this case would be the platform company. So you need to have their information. And you also need to know how much to charge, the income. Practically, you will probably not send this invoice to the company, but you need to have it in your bookkeeping. So search on the platform. Maybe you can find like a CSV file or an Excel spreadsheet or something like that to see, okay, how much income did you receive during this period? So that will be what you invoice them. But you also paid a fee, and that we also need to have a documentation for. In the best of worlds, this platform can give you a report that you can download and upload to your bookkeeping, saying how much they have charged you during this period. If they don't have that, then I guess you can find that information in the same CSV file that where you find the income, and you can like self-invoice yourself. Again, we need to know how to handle the VAT. Because when you purchase a service from a company outside Sweden and bring that service into Sweden, you do that when you purchase this for a Swedish company, you need to take care of the VAT. And we do that with something that's called reverse charge. And this needs to be reported in the VAT return here in Sweden. So in your tax returns here in Sweden, you need to know all these red ones to be able to report correctly. And you need to save the correct documentation in your bookkeeping. Okay, so what are we looking at here now? For you to know in which section you belong, I suggest that you start looking at, okay, who has this person paid to? Have they paid to you? If you are the one who is like stated as the seller, then you are up here. If they pay to this platform, like Patreon or Ko-fi or one of those, then they will see it as, okay, the seller was Patreon, as an example, and you will end up here instead. So you need to make an invoice of the income and also make sure that you have the proper documentation for the costs. So as a first step, look at who your members, followers are paying to, and then you know how to handle this and what documentation to save for your bookkeeping. Yeah, I hope this helped a little bit more, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you can learn even more how to handle your company when you run it from Sweden. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.